Many people believe a simple story. Fighter jets are gray for stealth. The color itself makes them invisible to radar. This idea sounds modern and high-tech. It feels correct in a world of advanced warfare. But like many simple stories, it is not the complete truth. The real reasons are a mix of science, history, practical needs. The gray paint on a modern fighter jet is indeed a form of camouflage. It is a critical layer of defense. However, its primary purpose is not to defeat the electronic eyes of a radar system, but rather the oldest sensor of all, the human eye. The myth often starts with a partial truth. Special coatings can help reduce a jet's radar signature. These coatings are part of a system. People see that these coatings are often gray. They connect the color to the function. It is an easy conclusion to draw. If a stealthy plane is gray, then gray must be a stealthy color, but this overlooks the deeper science at play. The true magic of stealth technology lies in complex shapes, advanced materials. The color is more of a final touch, chosen for a very different, older kind of invisibility. Let's look at the myth versus the reality. The myth says gray paint absorbs or deflects radar waves. The reality is that the color has very little to do with radar interaction. Radar absorbent materials mixed into coatings do that job. These materials can be made in many colors. A jet's gray color is primarily for visual concealment. It helps blend into the vast, changing sky. It makes the jet harder for enemy pilots to spot visually. It also reduces visibility to observers on the ground. Understanding gray is understanding modern air combat nuance. Separate electronic warfare from visual engagement. Both matter on today's battlefield. Imagine looking up at the sky on an average day. It is not a single solid color. It is a complex tapestry of blues, whites, grays. From the ground, the sky may look bright and clear, but from a fighter's altitude, the view changes. Above, the atmosphere is darker. Below, clouds and haze are white or gray. The sky is dynamic. A single solid color would stand out. Designers chose a tone that blends across conditions. Gray is the ultimate compromise. This concept is called countershading, a camouflage seen throughout nature, darker on top, lighter underneath. Many fighters use lighter undersides to match bright sky from below. Upper surfaces are slightly darker to match terrain or sea. Specific shades are chosen with extreme care. It is not just any gray from a hardware store. Teams test shades at different altitudes and in different weather and across times of day to find the best single compromise, often called air superiority gray, a neutral midtone that avoids standing out in bright or dark backdrops. It melts into the hazy horizon too. Delaying detection by even a few seconds matters. Visual stealth is vital. Long-range radar missiles are a major threat, but the merge still happens. See first, live longer. Gray helps a jet hide in sky clutter. It can be lost against cloud and glare. Harder to line up a cannon shot and harder to hold a heat seeker lock. Gray paint gives a tactical edge in the visual fight. Beyond color, finish is crucial. Early fighters were polished metal, flying mirrors. A glint could betray you from dozens of miles. Matte gray scatters light and kills glare. Pilots are drawn to flashes. Matte finish denies that cue. Fighters are working machines. Leaks and stains happen. Daily grime is inevitable. Gray hides routine wear and tear. Less washing, more readiness. Repairs are constant. Multicolor touch-ups are slow. Single gray is fast. Fast cover-ups without matching patterns. Simpler logistics. Faster turnaround. Cost and standardization drive decisions. Bulk buy lowers cost. Single spec eases quality control. Transfers without full repainting. Services may use slightly different grays, but the standardized principle holds. To understand gray, separate two kinds of stealth. Visual stealth fools the human eye. Radar stealth fools electronic systems. Radar sends pulses and listens for echoes. Traditional shapes reflect energy back strongly. Low observability minimizes that echo. The primary method is shape. Edges and panels redirect energy away. Like a tilted mirror with light, scattered energy means weaker echoes. Special materials are the second pillar. Paint and coatings matter for their makeup, not their color. RAM often includes ferrite and carbon to absorb energy as heat. Absorption further reduces returns. RAM can be integral or applied. Dark RAM colors fueled the myth that color equals stealth. In theory, RAM can be different colors. Final top coats are gray for the same visual reasons as non-stealth jets. The stealth is in shape and material. Section 6, the shadow and the shape. Let's look at real-world examples. The first operational stealth aircraft, the F-117, was black. Black led some to think it was a radar stealth color, but it flew at night. Black was visual camouflage. Its radar stealth came from shape and ram. F-22 and F-35 operate day and night. They must also survive visual dogfights. Thus they wear carefully selected gray. Stealth is in shape, bays, and coatings, beneath the gray. The B-2 often operates at night and high altitudes. Its dark tone aids visual concealment at night. Low observability still comes from shape and materials. Modern sensors include infrared search and track. Engines and high-speed generate heat. Some coatings reduce emitted thermal energy. Small IR reductions help against passive sensors. For refueling, neutral gray reduces visual clutter, easing depth judgment and fatigue in challenging conditions. Operating thousands of aircraft makes multiple schemes costly. Standard gray simplifies storage, supply chains, and training. Bulk purchasing drives unit costs down. Interoperability improves. Earlier wars favored ground-centric camouflage. Jet's realm became the sky. Gray dominated from the Cold War onward. Low-flying attack jets used terrain-matching camo. The A-10 often wore green-gray patterns. Aggressors mimic adversary paint to train pilots. Bright schemes aid visual identification and training. In deserts, tan and brown dominate. In Arctic regions, white blends with snow and ice. Display teams do the opposite. Their mission is to be seen. Brilliant colors amplify spectacle for crowds. Combat jets choose to hide. Displays choose to shine. If your mission is to hide, a dull blending gray is still the best all-around choice. Section 9. Conclusion. A tool, not a cloak. The truth is more nuanced than a magical stealth paint. Gray is not radar invisibility. Radar stealth lives in shape and materials. Gray serves an older battle, visual supremacy, a careful compromise for the sky's many moods. One color, many purposes. It conceals against clouds, haze, and horizon. Matte gray prevents betraying glint. It also simplifies logistics and reduces costs. Maintenance becomes faster and cleaner. Exceptions confirm the rule. Paint for the mission and environment. Gray dominates because fighters live in the sky. Decades of research and experience chose it. Two defenses, radar evasion and visual concealment. True radar stealth hides in shape and secret materials. The gray you see is stealth for the human eye, a simple, effective tool against your gaze, and it buys pilots what they need most, those few extra seconds.